Hello everyone, welcome back to TechSim Studio. In today's tutorial, we will learn how to design a single line diagram with 3 loads and 4 loads using ETAP software. If you are new, please subscribe our channel and click bell icon, and don't forget to like, comment and share this video. So ETAP stands for Electrical Transient and Analysis Program. It is a comprehensive software used for design, simulation and analysis of electrical power system. ETAP helps analyze and optimize power system for load flow other power related studies, making it is essential for electrical network analysis and planning. Firstly, we will begin by creating a single line diagram with 3 loads in ETAP. So this is a basic structure. So here generator, which is a 100 megawatt input, then there are buses, then 2 winding transformer which is a 10 MVA, and here transmission line, and we can also take cable instead of transmission line. And then lastly here 3 load are connected, which is a 7 MVA, 5 MVA and 3 MVA. So this 7 MVA load is used for large industrial facility like a manufacturing plant. Then this 5 MVA load is suitable for medium sized commercial buildings or equipment, and then this 3 MVA load is represent smaller industrial facilities or heavy machineries. Now let's begin design this system. So firstly open the ETAP. Now let's get started on creating our new project in ETAP. First, we need to navigate to the file menu and select new project. In the dialog box that appear, we will enter the project name. Since we are working on a single line diagram, I will name it single line diagram with 3 load. Next, we need to decide where to save our project. In dictionary, we'll have go to browse and choose the desired location on our computer. I will save it in my specialized folder and click save. Now we will set the unit system. Since our system operates at a 50 Hz frequency, so we will select metric as our unit system. If you had like, you can also set password for your project at this stage for added security. Once everything is set, we will click OK and create our project. After that, in the user information, we need to enter the username, full name and email, and also the description. Once done, we will click OK, and then in access level, we don't need to change anything, so we will just click OK. Next, let's open the project tab. Now we can go through step by step. Now let's start selecting components from the library. First, we will select the generator from the component library and place it in the workplace. Next, right click on the generator and choose size to adjust its size is a 5. After that, we will add bus and again right click on the bus and with 5. After, we will add the bus. Again right click on the bus and increase the thickness. From the library, we will select the 2 winding transformer and place it in the diagram, then adjust its to size is 5. Next, for transmission line, we will find the option in the library, place in the diagram and right click, and again its size is a 5. Then we will add another bus, right click and increase the thickness is 5. Finally, we need to add the load from the component library. We will select 3 lumped load and place them in the diagram. Don't forget increase their size. After selecting all the components, go to connecting to each other. So firstly generator, so double click on generator and
change the ID as a generator. Then after changing the name, go to the rating section and set the input to 100 MVA. Then click OK. Then go to bus 1, double click on it and change the ID as a bus 1. In nominal kV field, enter 4.1 kV and click OK. Now go to transformer and double click on the transformer and change the ID as a transformer. Go to rating section and set the primary voltage to 4.1 kV and secondary voltage to 11 kV. And you don't need to provide rating for primary and secondary. Instead, set the power rating to 10 MVA, then click OK. Now go to bus 2. For the second bus, you don't need to change anything but change its name as a bus 2. So transmission line, double click on the transmission line, go to impedance section. In impedance section or setting, select user defined and set both the positive section or negative section impedance as a 0.1. After making these changes, click OK. In the rating area and set the value to 7 MVA. Similarly, go to lamp 2 and change it as a load 2 and go to nameplate and change it as a 4 MVA. Similarly, go to lump 3 and change it as a load 3. And after that, go to nameplate and here put in MVA section as a 5 MVA.
Successfully completing the design of single line diagram with 3 load, we are ready to perform the load flow analysis. Firstly, click on load flow icon, which switch the system to load flow analysis mode. Then click run load flow and give the output file name, that is here is a run and here is output file name. Here there is a one error, so go to diagram, in transformer setting go to impedance, then here select the typically Z and XR ratio. After making these changes, click then OK. Now run the load flow analysis again. Then we have successfully completed load flow analysis. Then here some options are available. This is the unit. So after touch it, then with unit we will get the load flow analysis. Then it is a active power, this is a current. Now this is a report manager icon. By using this we will get the report of entire system. So firstly go to result menu and then select the load flow report and then choose the PDF option and export the report and then finally click to save the report as a PDF. Then here report will be generated, that is in single line diagram with 3 load we used 3 buses, which is first bus is a 4.1 kV, second and third is a 11 kV. Then voltage regulation, this is a generation, this is load, the entire report will be generated. So another useful option is impedance diagram. In the single line diagram you can also view the impedance data. To do this,
Go to top right corner and select the impedance diagram, and after selecting it, click on toggle the data block. So these will display all the impedance values from generation to utilization. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and share it with others, and subscribe to TechSim Studio for more tutorial. So thank you. So that we have completed the single line diagram with 3 loads, we will move forward and design a single line diagram with 4 loads. Let's begin by adding the additional components and configuring the system to handle the 4th load. So firstly we delete this. Now from components library we will select the whatever necessary element of our diagram. So transmission lines, then buses, again transmission lines, and again 2 buses are required. Now increase the size, then right click of the and increase 5. Go to transmission line and set both positive and negative sequence impedance. For each transmission line is a 0.1. This simplifies system analysis and ensures the consistent behavior under normal and fault condition. So we will do that. After successfully completing design of a single line diagram with 4 loads, we are ready to perform the load flow analysis. So firstly click on load flow icon, which will switch the system to load flow analysis mode. After that we can go to run load flow. So similarly here also option is a impedance diagram in single line diagram, and also view the impedance data. So for that go to top right corner for impedance diagram, select it. After selecting it, click the toggle the data block to show the impedance data. So here we will get the all impedance data from entire system. This is generator, this is transformer data. So if this video is found too helpful, don't forget to like, comment and share it with others, and subscribe to TechSim Studio for more tutorials. Thank you.